have your boarding passes out. In this video, Kelly and I are going to Italy. We have a long 13-day trip planned where we're taking a rental car. We're starting in Venice. Come with us on our journey. We're in Venice.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are. And it's raining.
I guess we are.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're not in the Venice part where the boats are yet. So we're on our way to a train that's going to take us to Venice. And we're going to drop our backpacks off in the locker. And we're going to hope it doesn't pour down rain on us. So we're going to platform 1 to put our luggage in a locker so we can walk around Venice without it. How much is it?
Look, for the first 5 hours are €6 for each one bag.
It's €6 for 5 hours and €1 after that, or you could pay €12 for as long as you want. Here's an example of what we saw in Venice. There were some really neat little walkways that took you into big courtyards. And then, of course, anything you typically see online or the internet related to Venice, with the waters and the gondolas, that is what we experienced as well. We're in St. Marco's Square. It poured down rain on us the majority of the time that we were in Venice. While we were taking a break, someone offered us a free boat ride to Murano, Italy, to look at the glass that they make there.
Always a family work, it's a success.
So I can't get
Not a master. Okay. You see now they have the different small tiny glass pieces to obtain a little bit touch of color. But when we use the color is already inside the oven. And for the color we use mineral oxide, cobalt for blue, esophagus because it's too hot to work. Consider that the temperature of the oven is 1200. And the worker with the heat in front.
So what you're seeing here is someone who is making a bowl from scratch, basically. It just kind of shows the step-by-step instructions that they do to get it to that point. It was a pretty cool thing for us to see. Okay, we're in Verona, and this is a castle. And that's a real drawbridge. You see, those are the doors right there. I have to be honest, throughout Italy, we were just doing some videos and photos, and we really enjoying the trip rather than documenting it. So here's just kind of some scenery. Unfortunately, we don't have the details of all the places that we went to and saw, but this is just a simple glimpse into what we did see and what we did do. I think it's great for you to be able to get to see what the ambiance was like. It was nice to see as we walked around, people talking amongst themselves in their own language. It's very multicultural there rather than where we're from. So it was refreshing to hear all the different languages, and everybody was also getting to see the sights.
identify all the different languages. You know?
Yeah.
Got a bunch of them, I bet, are Switzerland.
So we went to Verona, and now we're going to Lake Como, and it's about a 2-hour drive on the toll road. by far, Lecco is our favorite place that we stayed at. Because we were right on the water, we felt like we had reached the pinnacle of all vacations. It was great. It was a beautiful scenery. It was refreshing to watch all the animals on the water. The mountain views were amazing to us. Hey Kelly, look out the window. Wave.
Video
You.
as I saunter down the street,
Watching you just walk alone.
being my best godfather.
There you go. We took a boat ride over to Bellagio. Unfortunately, we didn't film a lot there, but this is what we saw when we did go. She tried to get him to come, he turned around. Come on back, doggy. We did a whole lot of driving. I believe we did about 2,500 miles in the 13 days that we traveled throughout Italy. You made it to Pisa. Castle door. That's how people get in here. Is all its leaning glory. That's it. The Leaning Tower of Pisa. We made it to Florence.
Drove down this road.
Yeah, we drove down this road. And there's a door knocker, but I don't think we're supposed to actually knock it. This is, I guess, the main square for Florence.
Go over here and get an ice cream. Okay, you just turned off of your
Did she just call my name?
right. This one or this one?
When we were in Florence, this church is so beautiful. The facade is amazing. And I sent a picture to my daughter, and of course she was upset with us because we went all that way and didn't even go in the church. But Kelly and I are more about just kind of like seeing the sights, and it's cool, but we're just not big fans of museums and the actual history behind a lot of stuff. So we didn't experience Italy in the historical way as much as we did in the scenic way. Good morning, guys. We are in the Tuscany region of Italy, and we just woke up. We stayed the night here, and we're going to hot springs between here and Naples, and then we'll stay the night in Naples tonight. So yeah, this place I want to show you. This is where we're staying, and this is an Airbnb. They have a swimming pool, amazing, beautiful views. Oh my gosh. They have little seeds in them. It's super sweet. Wow, very good. Pretty nice. Here's our room and the baño. We went to look at some hot springs. Can't remember exactly where it was, but the water was super hot. I think it actually scalded my legs, but it was a good experience. Very hot water. This just gives you an idea of how insane it can be when you're parking your car. We didn't actually park this. The person that we rented the room from parked it for us just so other cars could have room. We were in Naples here, and although our room in the courtyard was beautiful, and at night they had lights out, so it was really pretty. It's like the oasis amongst the chaos. As you'll see in a minute, the streets are trashy and the town is mostly dirty. I don't know why that is, but it wasn't really the most enjoyable place to visit. This is Naples, and we're at this castle. But more importantly, look at the water. It's so clear. You can see to the bottom of it. That is crazy. Crazy. I want to be in it. Look at all them boats. How cool is that?
Get on your toes. Can you see that? That water?
Yeah, check it out. Look at that.
Yeah, good.
You see that?
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Hey y'all, I think that's Mount Vesuvius. Don't know anything about it, but there it is.
Know where they hide it.
They hide it close to Naples. We're on top of that castle. This is one side of it. Alright guys, this is Naples. Believe it or not, most of Naples looks like this. Okay guys, in Naples, or most of Italy, nobody drives in their lane. They drive however they want, wherever they want. See that? Did you see it? He just crossed. It's crazy. So that's what we're doing too. We're just driving like the locals. We have just entered the town of Pompeii. We just left Naples. We're about an hour from Naples. So we're, I guess, in their main center area. So check this out. Church. And over there is some shopping and stuff. A little booths that we're going to take a look at. Real pretty fountain. Pretty good looking dude right there.
Huh?
Excuse me, sir. Are you from this area? You speak English?
No sabe.
Oh, look, he's taking a selfie.
No, I was trying to turn it around.
He says no sabe. That's what he says to people. Alright, so here we go.
You got your timer going?
Okay, we're in Pompeii, looking at the ruins. I have to say Pompeii was a historical site that I was very interested in. It's amazing to me to see how many people lost their lives and how they were able to dig out the city again and recapture the essence of what it was. Before you walk in to see these grounds, they do have a enclosed glass case with a bunch of the perished bodies in the form that they perished in. It was very sad as soon as you walk through to see that. Italy is also known for a lot of graffiti, and unfortunately there was a little bit on the walls that we saw in these ruins, and it's just sad to see. Hey guys, we are done with Pompeii. We are now going to Vico Equense. E-Q-U-E-N-S-E. And we're going to stay the night there, and then we're going to do the Amalfi Coast mañana. That's our view. And this is the crazy road. Stay right. Woo-wee. Stay right. Don't die. So the person we rented our room from guided us. We followed him on his scooter to a restaurant that he recommended. The scenery was beautiful, the sunset was amazing, and everything about that restaurant was perfect, even though this was just a simple stopover place for us before we went to the Amalfi Coast. Their beer is good, and so is their view. The beer that you see here, it's just the way they do in Italy. they pour beer in wine glasses for you to enjoy. So it's like they treat it like wine. Look at that, y'all. So I'm guessing that's the Amalfi Coast right there. That's where we'll probably be going. Just kind of showing some clips of what we see as we were going down the Amalfi Coast. It was pretty to look at, but it was hard to actually stop and enjoy any of the views, because you can see in some of the streets that we go down, the streets are narrow. There's very little parking, if any, and there's no room for you to really stop and do much sightseeing. I believe this was either in Positano or very close to it. It's just on the Amalfi Coast, but you can see here it's really very narrow streets, very crowded, people everywhere. So I'm sure there's a place where you can go and park without having to cram yourself into some place, but it was very difficult to navigate. Quite a bit of traffic for us as well. We are in Positano, but only to drive through it to get to the Amalfi Coast, because that's how we're rolling. If you like crowds and no parking, this is a great place to visit. This is just to give you an idea of what it's like driving on the Amalfi Coast. Crazy! Can you touch that bus?
Yeah. Sure can.
We're on our way to take a dip in the Amalfi Coast, or in Amalfi, in the water. The clear blue water.
Or better on the tube.
Yeah. But here's a good one. Check it out. Glass, and you pick it up and you put it in your pocket. So we're done with our swim. We got our pizza. This is our view. We're gonna eat pizza. Little picnic spot. Isn't this pretty view? Man, that water was clear and amazing. It was well worth all the traffic and stress. And so is this pizza. So this is our room for tonight. Got the bed. Nice little kitchenette area. And a full kitchen. This is a refrigerator. And over here, if you want to do some exercise, which we don't, you have that. You have a bathroom, and you have your own personal terrace, which is pretty. Look at the view. We didn't show many of our rooms, but some of these clips where you see the room, it's just to give you an idea throughout Italy, the different types of places we were able to stay at. Guys, we are at the Adriatic Sea for the very first time, and we're about to get up in it, so check it out. Look, is that beautiful? They have a garden here with zucchini and tomatoes and just onions, everything. They have an olive grove, fig trees. They're just like, it's amazing here. So we're going to be having this dinner with all of their natural fruits and vegetables that they grew in their own garden. It's amazing. So far, this has been a great country type experience of Italy that I was loving. Kind of like that, what I thought Tuscany would be. So it's great. I hope you enjoy the scenery for this place. See you in a bit. Hands down, this place was the most authentic Italian place that we stayed at. Very picturesque and very much what you might think of when you think of Italy as far as countryside goes. Duck's rinsing his feet off. He's going underground. Howdy y'all. We are now in Rimini, Italy. It's on the east coast, closer to Bologna. Anyway, we are in this room, which is a 45 euro, yes, believe it or not, and it has air conditioning and a freaking good view. Let's take a look. Yeah, that's it. This is our view. Amazing. We went to the beach this morning, which is the Adriatic Sea. We're also on the Adriatic Sea again, but the other one we were at, I can't remember the town, but there was a lot of pebbles on the beach. That's hard for your feet to walk on, but they had a boatload of these flat rocks that were so cool. In fact, I have one right here as an example. I thought this one was cool because it kind of looks like a cross on it on both sides. It's natural. Anyway, it looks like we just got here, but this one looks like it's just sand. Tomorrow, I think we're gonna head down to Bologna, and then from Bologna, we're going to go to Venice to leave. So we have basically 2 more nights to schedule, plus Venice, I think. So stay tuned for more adventures. Okay, we're now in Bologna, and right down that street is where we parked. You go that way. This is what the surrounding area looks like. We're gonna venture off that way. There's a lot of graffiti in Italy. And in here especially, Bologna has a boatload of trash and graffiti all over their walls. Everywhere. It's quite sad. Sad. I'm not sure yet what's great about this town, but we're about to look around and see. This was the town that felt the most dirty. It was shocking the amount of graffiti that was everywhere. So I think we made it to their city center or their square. Here's one of those areas where you can get fresh drinking water. You just refill your bottle right here. It's cool, they have those throughout. Here is the Poseidon statue. Little babies around. It's kind of weird. The women look like mermaids. They are. I don't know. That's weird. Definitely weird. Yum. Lindor chocolate. Or Lint. I like the Lindors. There is the Leaning Building. Woo-wee! That thing is high. I simply recorded this clip just so you can see that we did this a lot. We paid our tolls all throughout Italy. And here we are leaving. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is what we captured as we went through Italy. There's so much more that did make it here, but I hope this gives you an idea of what it was like for us. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later. Bye, y'all.